WLC0 me back to the channel RFCoins. Today, we are going deep into the fascinating story of the 1962 Lincoln cent, a penny that many people overlook, but one that could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Yes, that's right. Some of these pennies are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, and today, I am going to tell you why. So, stay tuned until the end because you don't want to miss the secret behind spotting a rare 1962 Lincoln penny hiding in plain sight. Now, let's start from the beginning. The 1962 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was minted in Denver, as denoted by the D mint mark located just below the year. This penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series that ran from 1959 all the way to 2008. On the obverse, or front, you have the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, are hidden discreetly on the coin. The reverse side, of course, features the Lincoln Memorial, beautifully designed to honor one of America's greatest presidents. Now, here's a jaw-dropping fact. In 1962 alone, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 1.79 billion Lincoln cents. Yes, that's billion with a B. With so many produced, you might think every 1962 penny is only worth a cent, right? But hold on, because the truth is, not all 1962 Lincoln pennies are created equal. You see, collectors, dealers, and numismatists, those are fancy words for coin experts, are always on the lookout for rare varieties, errors, and high-grade coins. And believe me, the 1962 penny has some truly spectacular examples that can bring in serious cash. So, what makes a 1962 Lincoln penny valuable? First and foremost, condition matters a lot. Most of these pennies have been in circulation for decades, passed from hand to hand, losing their shine, collecting scratches, and getting worn down. But if you happen to have a brilliant uncirculated coin, especially one graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS65, MS66, or even MS67, you could be looking at a valuable coin worth significantly more than face value. Now, let me give you an idea of market prices. A 1962 Lincoln penny graded MS65 red meaning it still has its original copper luster, can sell for $15 to $25. If you move up to MS66 red, now you're talking about a value range of $50 to $100. But wait, it gets even better. An MS67 red can fetch $400, $600, or even more depending on demand and rarity. And yes, these coins do show up at auctions and in private sales for huge amounts compared to their humble 1 cent face value, but that's not all. Errors and varieties are where the real money is at. Some of the most valuable 1962 pennies are those with striking mistakes or mint errors. So let's dive into that part. Point 1 type of error to watch for is a double die obverse. This happens when the die used to strike the coin has a doubled image, resulting in letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile appearing doubled. Although not as famous as some other double dies like the 1955 or 1969, yes, if you find a 1962 penny with doubling on, "In God We Trust," or "Liberty," or even the date, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands depending on the severity and visibility of the doubling. Another popular error is the repunched mint mark, also known as RPM. Back in 1962, mint marks were still punched by hand into the dies, which sometimes led to errors like the D mint mark being stamped twice, slightly offset. These RPM varieties can sell for $20 to $200 depending on grade and clarity of the repunch. Also, off-center strikes are highly collectible. If your 1962 penny has an off-center strike, say 10%, 20%, or even 50% off, it becomes very desirable to collectors. A 50% off-center 1962 penny could easily bring in $150 to $300, depending on eye appeal and condition. Yet another error to watch for is a broad strike, where the coin is struck without the collar that normally shapes it, resulting in a wider and flatter appearance. Broad-struck 1962 D pennies can range in value from $50 to over $150, again depending on condition. Now let's talk about the composition of these coins because that's important too. The 1962 D Lincoln cent is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This means even its metal content is worth noting. At current copper prices, the melt value of a single penny is about 3 to 4 cents, but remember, it's illegal to melt US pennies for metal content. Still, the high copper content makes these pennies more interesting, especially as copper prices fluctuate. Now, let's talk about market trends and demand. While 1962 D pennies are common in low grades, high-grade coins are surprisingly scarce, especially those graded MS 67 and higher. Collectors who are putting together top-grade Lincoln cent collections will often pay a premium for these coins. The current market value for average circulated 1962 D Lincoln cents is still close to face value, but if you're lucky to have uncirculated or error coins, then you are looking at serious money. The record auction price for a 1962 D Lincoln penny is around $12,000, for a top-grade MS 67 plus red example that is nearly perfect. How do you find these valuable 1962 D pennies? Well, here are a few tips. First, check your pocket change. Yes, people still find valuable coins in circulation. Second, go through old coin jars, rolls of pennies from the bank, and family coin collections. You never know what might be hiding there. Third, invest in a good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe so you can examine details closely, especially when looking for double dies and repunched mint marks. Finally, consider getting high-quality coins certified and graded if you think you have something special. This will help you sell them for their full value and attract serious collectors. Alright, friends, before we wrap this up, let's recap. The 1962 D Lincoln penny, though common in circulated condition, can be worth a lot of money if you find one in high grade, with beautiful original red luster, or with mint errors like double dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. The current market value of top-grade coins can go from $50 to $12,000, and some error coins command huge premiums. So, if you have some old pennies lying around, take a close look. You might be sitting on a little treasure that's worth a lot more than a cent. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin videos. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're going to check your change after this video. I love hearing your stories. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. If you want, I can also break this into shorter segments for Reels or YouTube Shorts. Let me know. Want me to adjust the tone to be more casual, funny, or serious? Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story of the 1992 ultra-rare Lincoln penny, a small coin that could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. So stay tuned as we explore the history, value, and current market worth of this fascinating coin. If you are a coin collector, treasure hunter, or simply curious, you do not want to miss this. Now, let's start with a bit of history because every great treasure has a story, and this penny is no exception. The Lincoln cent, or what many call the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, and since then, it has become one of the most beloved coins in American history. Fast forward to 1992, a year that may not seem special at first glance, but for penny collectors, it's a year of pure gold, figuratively speaking. You see, in 1992, the U.S. Mint accidentally created a rare and valuable variety of the Lincoln cent known as the 1992 Close AM penny, and for some even more special, the so-called ultra-rare Lincoln penny. But what makes this penny so special, you ask? Well, it's all about the tiny details. On the reverse side of the penny, that's the tails side for those new to coins, you'll see the word America. Now, on most 1992 pennies, there is a slight space between the letters A and M. But on the 1992 Close AM variety, that space is almost non-existent. The letters are so close, they're practically touching. This minor design difference is what transforms an ordinary penny into a super valuable treasure, and guess what? Most people have no idea this variety exists, which means there could be thousands of these valuable coins sitting in jars, drawers, and wallets, just waiting to be discovered. You might even have one in your pocket right now. Imagine that. So how much is a 1992 close AM Lincoln penny worth? Get ready for this. Depending on its condition and whether it's been graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC, this tiny coin can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. In fact, pristine, high-grade examples have been known to sell for up to $20,000 or more at auction. And here's an interesting fact, even lower-grade coins, ones that have been in circulation, can still fetch hundreds of dollars, and to make things even more exciting, the current market value for some of these rare varieties has been reported as high as $574.85 for mid-range conditions. Imagine turning a single cent into nearly $600. That's a 57,485% return on a single penny. Not even Bitcoin can give you that kind of return in one day, and the excitement doesn't stop there. Auctions around the country are buzzing with these coins. Collectors are always on the lookout for them. Imagine sitting in an auction house or scrolling online and watching a penny, yes, a 1-cent coin, spark bidding wars. It's like a treasure hunt in real life, and now, you can be a part of it. So how can you find out if you have a 1992 close AM Lincoln penny? Here are some easy steps to check. Flip your penny to the reverse side where you see the Lincoln Memorial and the word America. Look closely at the A and the M in America. Use a magnifying glass if you need to. If those two letters are touching or almost touching, congratulations, you may have found a close AM variety. If you think you found one, take it to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. This will confirm its authenticity and condition, and boost its value if you ever want to sell it, but beware. There are a lot of lookalikes out there. Some pennies may look like a close AM at first glance, but they are not the real deal. Always get a professional opinion before celebrating your treasure. Also, it's important to remember that not every 1992 penny is valuable. The close AM variety is the one that brings in the big bucks. The common 1992 Lincoln cents are still worth face value unless they have other rare errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or other mint errors, which is a whole different adventure. Now let's dig a bit deeper into why this happened. The U.S. Mint was preparing for a new reverse design starting in 1993, and in the process, a small number of 1,992 coins were accidentally struck with the new reverse dies, resulting in the close AM design. This mistake was caught later, but by then, some of these error coins had already been released into circulation, making them ultra-rare. And here's a fun fact, the 1992 close AM penny is rarer than the famous 1955 double die penny, which is one of the most well-known error coins in U.S. history. So if you find one, you are literally holding a piece of minting history, a coin that serious collectors dream about. If you are new to coin collecting, searching for a 1992 close AM penny can be a great way to start your collection. It teaches you about minting processes, varieties, and errors, and it could be extremely rewarding, both intellectually and financially. And if you are wondering, where should I start looking? Well, check your pocket change, of course. But don't forget to look through those old jars of coins sitting in your closet, your grandparents' coin stash, yard sales, flea markets, and even coin rolls from the bank. You'd be surprised what people overlook. So there you have it, the amazing story of the 1992 ultra-rare Lincoln penny, a tiny coin with a huge story and a massive value. From its fascinating history to its shocking market value, this penny proves that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest surprises. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a chance to learn about the hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever come across a 1992 Lincoln penny. You never know, your comment might inspire someone to check. Their change and find a life-changing treasure. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy hunting, coin lovers. If you want, I can also format this as a PDF script for download or adapt it to sound more casual, dramatic, or for a specific target audience like beginner collectors. Want me to do that? Today, we are talking about a coin that looks so ordinary yet could be worth a surprising amount of money. Yes, we are talking about the 1999 D Lincoln penny, also known as an Ultra Lincoln penny. This might look like your regular 1-cent coin, but if you pay close attention, this penny could actually be worth way more than just a cent. We are talking about hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the condition and variety. So make sure you stay with me until the end because you do not want to miss any detail about this incredibly interesting and valuable coin. Let's first talk about the history. The Lincoln cent, which features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and ever since then, it has become one of the most collected coins in American numismatics. Fast forward to 1999, a year that marked the end of the century and also produced some unique and interesting varieties of the Lincoln penny. The D mint mark you see under the date means this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. Now, 1999 was a year when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of coins, but even in such massive numbers, errors and rare variations slipped through the cracks, and that is where the real value of this penny lies. So what makes a 1999 D Lincoln penny ultra valuable? Well, there are a few things collectors and experts look for. This happens when the die used to strike the coin has been impressed twice, slightly misaligned. On a double die penny, you can see doubling in letters like Liberty, In God We Trust, and even on Lincoln's profile. A strong double die error on a 1999 D penny can easily make it worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Sometimes, the coin is struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. Depending on how far off-center it is, these coins can be extremely valuable, especially if the date and mint mark are still fully visible. A unique and famous die break known as a BIE error sometimes appears between the letters B and E in Liberty, creating what looks like an extra letter I. Although these are minor compared to other errors, collectors love them and are willing to pay a premium. If the coin has a crescent-shaped cut or a straight clip because of a mistake when the blank planchets were cut, these can also fetch a good price among collectors. Coins that are in near-perfect condition, graded MS65, MS66, MS67, or higher by reputable agencies like PCGS or NGC, are always worth more than face value. Some pristine, red-tone 1999 D pennies have sold for over $500 or more simply because of their beautiful, untouched condition. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have a valuable 1999 D penny? Here are some steps. Look closely with a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look for doubling on letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. Sometimes the D mint mark itself can have abnormalities. Check if the coin is uncirculated, shiny, and has no scratches or dents. High-grade coins are much more valuable. Standard pennies made from zinc should weigh 2.5 grams, but if you find a 1999 D penny that weighs more, say around 3.1 grams, it might be an error where a copper planchet was used by mistake. Such coins are extremely rare and valuable. So let's talk about actual market value. A regular 1999 D penny in circulated condition may only be worth 1 cent. But coins with errors or in mint state condition have been known to sell for much more. Here are some recent examples. A 1999 D Lincoln penny graded MS67 red sold for $576, showing that pristine coins have serious value. A double die error penny from 1999 D has been known to fetch anywhere from $100 to $500. Depending on the severity of the doubling. A clipped planchet penny from 1999 D was sold for $150 in an auction because of its unique appearance. Off-center strikes, depending on how dramatic, have sold for $50 to $300. These sales prove that even a modern penny, if it has the right error or quality, can be a little treasure hidden in plain sight. Now, Some of you might ask, is it a good idea to hold on to these pennies? Absolutely. As coin collecting continues to grow, and as more people become aware of these rarities, the value of such coins could easily increase. High-grade and error pennies are becoming harder to find as collectors snatch them up, which only drives prices higher. Also, let's not forget that coins are historical artifacts. They tell stories of our past, of technological flaws, and human mistakes that become valuable because they are rare and impossible to replicate. Always use gloves when handling coins to prevent oils and dirt from damaging them. Store them properly in coin holders or flips that are acid-free. Consider getting valuable-looking coins graded by PCGS or NGC. Graded coins always sell for more because buyers trust the authentication. Check online auctions and marketplaces like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections to see what similar coins are selling for. Join coin collector groups and forums, because sometimes you get amazing insights and opportunities to trade or sell coins directly to serious buyers. So, there you have it. The 1999 D. Lincoln Ultra Penny may look like an ordinary coin, but if you take a closer look, it could be hiding incredible value. Whether it's because of a rare error, an unusual strike, or simply being in flawless condition, this penny is a perfect example of why coin collecting is such an exciting and rewarding hobby. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever found a 1999 D penny in your change? Did you ever think a 1-cent coin could be worth hundreds of dollars? Drop your experiences and questions in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video about coins, treasures, and amazing finds that could be sitting right in your wallet. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy coin hunting. If you want, I can also format this script for teleprompter use, or break it into sections for easier reading on camera. Let me know. Want a shorter or more casual version too? Today we are diving into a fascinating topic that is going to blow your mind. Did you know that some coins sitting in your pocket change right now could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Yes, that's right. Today, we are talking about a coin that looks ordinary to most people but has hidden secrets that could make you a fortune, the 2013 Ultra Lincoln Penny, also known as 1-cent coin from the USA, and why some versions of this coin are worth way more than a cent. In fact, their value has been climbing and is currently sitting at an incredible $0.57483. That's nearly 58 cents for a single penny. And some rare varieties and errors are worth way more. So let's dive right in. First, let's talk a little bit about the background and history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, also commonly called the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909. That's over a century of history. The very first Lincoln pennies were issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first American coin to feature a real person, and not just a symbol like Lady Liberty. For many years, the design stayed fairly consistent, with Lincoln's bust on the obverse, and on the reverse side, we originally had the wheat ears, known as wheat pennies. Later, this was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959, and finally, starting in 2010, we got the Union Shield reverse design that is still in use today, including on our star of the day, the 2013 Lincoln penny. Now, let's focus on the 2013 penny itself. If you look closely at this penny, on the obverse side, you'll see the famous bust of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Above his head are the words, "In God We Trust," to the left is the word "Liberty," and to the right, the year 2013. On the reverse you'll see the Union Shield with a bold banner across it that says, 1 cent, and above it, the words, United States of America. Below the shield, in smaller letters, is the classic motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. But what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so special? Let me tell you, it's all about the details, the rarity, and the errors. While billions of these coins were minted, some special errors and varieties make a few of them incredibly valuable to collectors. Let's break it down. Some 2013 Lincoln pennies feature doubling on the letters or numbers. Look closely at, "In God We Trust, Liberty," or even the date 2013, if you see a shadow or doubling effect, you might have a double die obverse, DDO. Similarly, check the shield on the reverse for double die reverse, DDR. These errors can sell for $50 to $150 or more, depending on the quality. If the design is not properly centered and is shifted toward the edge, you might have an off-center error. These can range in value, but a dramatic off-center strike could fetch $100 to $500 or more. Sometimes the dies that strike the coins crack, and this creates raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin. These are called die cracks or cuds, and depending on how visible and unique they are, they can bring $10 to $100 or more. Since modern pennies are mostly made of zinc with a thin copper coating, sometimes the coating doesn't stick properly, causing peeling layers or missing parts of the design. These lamination errors are highly collectible. Although regular 2013 pennies are made for circulation, special mint sets and proof-like strikes can command a premium, especially in perfect condition graded MS-67 or MS-68 by PCGS or NGC. These can sell for $50 to $200. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is my 2013 penny worth? If you have a regular circulated 2013 penny, its value is about 1 cent, of course. But if you find a high-grade uncirculated penny, like those that haven't been touched or scratched, it could be worth 50 cents to $5 depending on demand and condition. If you have error coins, like the double die, off-center strike, or die cracks, the value can skyrocket up to hundreds of dollars. And coins that are professionally graded and certified in top condition could sell for hundreds or even over $1,000 if they are a rare variety. Current market tracking shows that some uncirculated 2013 Lincoln pennies in top-graded condition have sold for $150 to $500 at auction, especially if they have sharp strikes, beautiful luster, and no spots or marks. And like I said earlier, even an average uncirculated one is currently fetching around $0.57483. So if you have a roll of them, that's 50 cents profit per coin, not bad at all. Online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, and heritage auctions are great places to see what others are buying and selling for. Coin shops and coin shows, local dealers can often give you an appraisal on the spot. Grading services like PCGS and NGC, getting your penny graded can significantly boost its value if it's in amazing condition. Online coin collecting forums, communities like CoinTalk and Collectors Universe where experts and enthusiasts gather to share knowledge and trades. Also, keep your eyes open. Check your change every day. You never know when you might find one of these special pennies just sitting in your pocket, waiting to change your life. So there you have it, the 2013 Lincoln penny, a coin that many people overlook, but as we've seen today, it can be a hidden treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always remember to check your coins carefully. You never know when you'll find a rare gem worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below if you found any interesting 2013 pennies or if you have questions about coin collecting. I'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family. Who knows, maybe they have a valuable penny sitting in a jar somewhere. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting, and may your pockets always be full of treasures. If you want, I can also format this for a teleprompter-style script or break it into smaller sections for posting on social media. Let me know. Today, I'm going to blow your mind. Because what if I told you that a 2015 D Lincoln penny, yes, that little 1-cent coin, could be worth way more than face value, in some cases, even hundreds or thousands of times its original value? In this video, we're diving deep into the world of the 2015 D Ultra Lincoln pennies, their hidden secrets, their astonishing value in the market, and why collectors are going crazy for them. So, stay tuned till the end because you don't want to miss what might be sitting right now in your coin jar, purse, or even your car's cup holder. And trust me, you might want to start digging through your change right after this. Alright, let's start from the beginning. The Lincoln cent, or Lincoln penny, was first issued in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was designed by Victor David Brenner and has since become one of the most iconic coins in American history. Over the decades, it has undergone several design changes, but Lincoln's portrait has always remained. Fast forward to 2015, a seemingly ordinary year for pennies, right? Wrong. The 2015 D. Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, holds some extraordinary secrets that make it highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Now, you might ask, what makes a penny from 2015, something so recent, so valuable? First, let me tell you, errors and varieties are a big deal in coin collecting. And the 2015 D penny has plenty of them. Some of these coins have what experts call ultra-sharp details, doubling errors, and even rare die cracks that set them apart from the billions of other pennies out there. Some of these coins show doubling on the date, the letters, Liberty, and the motto, In God We Trust. Imagine holding one of these in your hand, a coin that looks normal to most people but is secretly a treasure worth big bucks to collectors. Let's talk about that D mint mark. The D stands for Denver Mint, one of the main mints in the United States responsible for producing coins. In 2015, billions of pennies were minted, but not all pennies are created equal. Some coins from Denver came out with astonishingly rare errors, making them highly collectible ultra coins. The condition, or grade, of these coins is also essential. If you have a 2015 D penny in uncirculated, mint state condition, it can be worth way more than a penny. And if it's an error coin? Hold on to your seat because the value can skyrocket. So, what is the current market value of the 2015 D Ultra Lincoln penny? Well, while a regular 2015 D penny in circulation might only be worth face value, coins in pristine condition, mint state 65, MS 65, or higher, are selling for up to $574.82, yes, you heard that right, nearly $575 for a single penny. And if you happen to find a coin with major errors like double die obverse, die cracks, cuds, or off-center strikes, the value can shoot up to thousands of dollars depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Just recently, a 2015 D penny with a major double die error sold at auction for over $1,000. That's a massive return on a 1-cent investment. Think about it, if you have a jar of pennies, there might be a treasure just waiting to be found. Alright, let's get practical. You might be wondering, how do I spot a valuable 2015 D penny? Here are some key things to look for doubling on the date. Look closely with a magnifying glass. If you see a shadow or doubling, it might be a double die, doubling on Liberty. Examine the word carefully, especially the L and B. Doubling on In God We Trust, this motto, usually at the top, should be examined letter by letter. Die, cracks and cuds, these look like raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Off-center strikes, if the design is not perfectly centered, this is a mint error. High gloss, ultra finish. Some of these pennies have an unusually high luster, almost like proof coins, even though they are business strikes. If you think you found a valuable coin, what's next? Get it graded. Professional grading companies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate and grade your coin. A certified coin in a plastic slab with an official grade can fetch much higher prices in the market. Imagine holding a penny graded MS67 red with an error. Collectors would line up to buy it. eBay and online auctions. Tons of collectors search daily for rare coins. Heritage auctions, one of the biggest names in coin auctions, coin shows and expos. Meet collectors and dealers face to face. Local coin shops, quick way to get an appraisal. Online coin forums and groups, a great way to get advice and offers. Here's the big takeaway. Coins like the 2015 D Ultra Lincoln penny are out there, in circulation, waiting to be found. You don't need to be a millionaire to start collecting coins. All you need is curiosity, attention to detail, and sometimes, just a little bit of luck. So, next time you get change at the store or crack open your piggy bank, take a closer look at those pennies. That 1 cent could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the amazing world of the 2015 D Lincoln pennies, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another coin treasure hunt. Share this video with friends and family. Who knows, maybe they've got a 2015 D Ultra penny sitting in their wallet. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your change? Drop a comment below and share your story. We'd love to hear about your finds. Thanks for watching, stay curious, keep searching, and as always, happy coin hunting. If you want, I can also format this as a downloadable script file. Want me to?